Hey y'all. Hey collective, welcome back. Thank you for everybody who tunes in. This is going to be a collective reading. I don't know what's going to come out, so we just going to go with it and wing it. That ain't make sense, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to start off with my affirmation that I chose today, and then I'm going to say my Bible verse. Affirmation: I learned from my shadow self. That shit loud. I learned from my shadow self. The Bible verse that I chose was from Hebrews chapter 5, verse 8. Although he was a son, he learned obedience from the things which he suffered. Although he was a son, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. So, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Let me get one of these angels and ancestors. What message do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Come on. Damn, why they fly like that? Okay. At the bottom, Peacekeeper. Shapeshifter came out in autumn. Transform and unveil your gifts. Autumn. Release the old and rest. So it could be something about this autumn coming up this fall. Well, we're in fall now. We just started fall, right? So maybe some type of shift is happening for somebody. Maybe it's time for the real you to be seen or what you're capable of. Because it says transform and unveil your gifts. Maybe you're somebody who's multi talented. You can do many things. This could also be like knowing how to, I don't want to say conform, but knowing how to fit in any environment you go into. I'm really getting like shedding some type of skin. Any hit. Matter of fact, let me see what shapeshifter. What did it say? Shapeshifter. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. I don't even think I want to read no more. Yeah, in shamanic traditions, the shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. So, what I'm getting with that, it could even be something with somebody dreams. For instance, like if you dream that you're flying, you might not realize it. You might think it's just you, but in your dream, you actually could be like a bird, because that happens to me sometimes. I fly a lot in my dreams. And if you are like a shaman or if that's something that runs in your lineage, you could be doing that, but not really unbeknownst to you. And with this release the old and rest, I did say something about like shedding old skin, accepting the new, starting a new territory. So what's going on? What's going on with the collective? Please and thank you. What's the dilemma or the situation? Eh. I don't know if it has something to do with somebody's feelings being hurt, either you or somebody else around you. This could even be like trying to control the outcome of something, like as far as a relationship goes. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be platonic. This could be family for some people. So maybe that's what somebody's needing to do, like maybe detached from a situation, a person, or like I said, not needing to control how something turns out, the outcome of a situation as far as you and somebody else goes. Not trying to control the outcome of a relationship. connection. It could be something with I don't know if somebody feels like they can't move in a situation, can't move forward. This could be either like having some unfulfilled dream that you something you always dreamt of doing. You always wanted to experience for somebody. It could be unfulfilled dream, but this also could be like self deception or delusion. Also, is what I'm getting. So maybe something has been cloudy for a person, maybe not being able to see something clearly. I'm also getting like, if you are somebody who had an ample amount of time or chances to do something, like if you had an opportunity to make a choice, what direction you want to go, if this is like career or whatever it is, or if this is like you wanted to date somebody, this is just an example, and you had multiple options and you were unable to choose for yourself what you wanted, it's like something's being chosen for you because you didn't make the decision. So maybe somebody's not really liking the way that feels. Like, damn, I didn't make a choice, so now I have to go with what I can get, or what comes towards me, or what I'm allowed to, I don't know, embark upon, experience, or who I'm allowed to experience a situation with. I really feel like this could also be somebody, having hurtful feelings in a situation. And somebody could have been dealing with jealousy, envy, whether this is you or somebody around you. It could be something with food too, is what I'm getting. So I don't know if somebody's been not eating enough, overeating, or is it something else about food? Like somebody doing something to somebody's food. It's something about food also, is what I'm getting. Who's at the bottom? The King of Hearts. Yeah, I wonder if somebody's dealing with somebody that's like abusive, like in front of people. Somebody looks like oh, we're so happy, we're the Brady Bunch, and then behind closed doors, you like walking into punches. And I'm not even trying to be funny. That could be for somebody. It doesn't have to be you walking into punches, but somebody could be dealing with that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This could be family or a platonic friend, but it's like somebody on the outside to everybody else. It's they appear to other people like, oh, I really care about this person, I love this person, and behind closed doors, they sticking you with a needle while you sleep, or a pen or something. I couldn't get the word right. A pen, or whatever you could poke somebody with while they sleep. It's giving that type of energy. But they love you so much. Tell me more. What is the first choice for the collective, please, and thank you. And like I said, this could also be just like somebody an unfulfilled dream of somebody's. So this is also giving me like making sure you are what you seek. You're not asking for more than what you're willing to give, and vice versa. Now I try to stay away from like spiritual attacks and stuff like that. It could be something with that too, like somebody attacking somebody's spiritual body, your aura. Maybe somebody trying to figure out how they gonna do that. I don't know. Tell me more. Y'all just ramble and only got one card. Tell me more, spirit. What's the damn? So yeah, it could be like detaching from something or not being attached to an outcome. Take that how it resonates. Cause maybe this is all about manifesting something, and you're focused on how it has to turn out, the end. instead of focusing on how we're going to get there. That's for somebody. Now, for somebody else, this could just be, like I was saying, if you were dealing with somebody who, I don't know if this is you that hurt somebody's feelings or somebody else is doing something from a place of being hurt. Damn, it sounds like I was squeezing air out, don't it? Somebody else could have been doing something from a place of hurt, or you, or this is like I said earlier, envy, jealousy. Because I'm seeing like something is not as lucrative as somebody thought it would be. If this is something where you were going to make a profit off of something or whatever it is for you, if this was a career path you wanted to go down, this could even be a connection with somebody. This is what I'm getting. I'm also getting like I don't feel like it's karma. I don't feel like this is karma. I'm getting dharma, but maybe it's just stagnant. All of your blessings. I'm stuttering and stuff. All of your blessings, everything that you put out there, all the work that you actually done spiritually and physically. And maybe you just haven't seen the fruits of your labors, or everything you've manifested, everything you put into the vortex of creation. Maybe you just haven't seen it yet for somebody. Is also what I'm getting. It's giving me dharma, but it's stagnant. So I don't know if this is about taking action, because I did say like maybe somebody's in a situation where they feel like they can't move in a situation, like no forward movement, inability to move forward. This could even be something with somebody's purpose. Also, tell me more. What is the second option? I don't know. It could be something with partying too. I don't know. Somebody likes to party. I don't know. It's giving woohoo. Want a beer? So I don't know. Take that how it resonates. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not funny because I don't know how the person watching might feel. That'd be irritating when I watch readers and they be acting goofy and they be serious. Forgive me. It could be some. I'm getting that though. Damn, two cards flipped out. Why do these cards keep flipping out upside down? Cause I tell y'all, I mark my playing cards. You can see. Damn, maybe okay. You can see it now. I mark my playing cards so I can tell if it's like high vibration, low vibration. Every card I'm flipped out in reverse, and I'm holding the deck upright in the high vibration. Damn, I don't even know. I want to take these. Queen of Diamonds and the Seven of Spades came out. So I don't know if somebody's just feeling agitated. I don't know if somebody's been experiencing like challenges at work. Um, this could even be with somebody's health challenges, work challenges. It doesn't have to be anything serious. It could be allergies for somebody. It doesn't have to be serious. Then it could be something more like an abrupt ending. I'm also getting the tower energy. Is also what I'm getting. So I don't know if something just hit somebody like a curveball, or just hit you by surprise. You weren't expecting something, and something just happened. I don't know if this is an actual ending, something being uprooted, or something like I said is just a shocker. Somebody could be agitated right now, and also maybe somebody's also overly guarded, defensive. So maybe somebody doesn't need to be so defensive. I did say something about jealousy, didn't I? I did. Somebody could be. It could be something with that too. It's like somebody jealous of somebody. Maybe they can't block you. Maybe that's what somebody wanted to do. I don't like this spread. Cause why I gotta be about somebody else? But that's what I'm getting. Maybe somebody's irritated because they can't block you, or they feel like you're guarded. I don't know. Defensive, overly defensive, or this could be somebody else. I'm also getting continue to work on yourself also. Because I do feel like a delay is not a deny. Because I did say earlier something about dharma, right? But maybe it's just stagnant energy. Sometimes stagnant energy, it could be like maybe you need to clean your space a little bit. And if your space is clean, maybe it's about um reorganizing, changing something around in your environment so the energy could flow a little bit better. It kind of sounds like feng shui, don't it? Feng shui, however you say that. But that really works. For instance, like if I'm sitting here with my legs crossed, and I love I don't know, it's a habit. I cross my legs. But sometimes as a reader, it would be wise for me to uncross my legs when I'm doing divination and stuff like that, because it kind of blocks the energy. So it's something with that. Maybe something's just stagnant. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if somebody's irritated and feeling like I'm losing faith in something, or they were losing faith in the situation. I don't know. It's something about it. Yeah. Maybe somebody had the ball in their court at one point and maybe they dropped it. I don't know. I'm also getting, I don't know, somebody, now I said this, I don't know how many times on my channel. I done said this a lot. It could be a group of people. I don't know if they want to jump somebody. I don't even know if people say roll anymore where I'm from in my city. That's what we used to say. Somebody could want to roll on somebody, jump somebody. It's giving mean girls. But this could be a man too. But I'm really getting like continue to work on yourself. But somebody could be dealing with somebody that's greedy. I don't know. This could be you. Take it how it resonate. But somebody could be dealing with somebody like that. Um, Somebody superficial, only care about how something looks and not the quality of a thing or a person or whatever. Somebody prefers quantity more than quality, or like I said, the appearance of something versus the quality of something. So just make sure you're not that person. And don't be jealous of nobody either. Somebody could be jealous of something. I don't know. Me don't know. Eight of hearts at the bottom with the eight of diamonds. Eight, eight. So it could be something with practice. Also practicing something. It could be something about, like I said, the work you do. I feel like you're on some type of journey, a spiritual quest. But it could be something about practicing, perfecting something. It doesn't have to be perfect, but making sure that you're always working whatever your practice is, whatever your craft is, paying attention to the details. Because I'm getting something about like security, independence, also using your discernment, also your intuition, not ignoring your internal compass. Somebody could do work for other people. Like this could be something where you're doing work at a service capacity, something where you work really hard at it too. You could be a business owner, a CEO. I mean, maybe you do something in entertainment for somebody. It doesn't have to be like celebrity, but it could be something in entertainment. What I'm doing right now is considered entertainment. So I don't know. This could be for somebody. Something could be entertainment. Unless somebody is like a beautician, barber, something that you're very passionate about. I don't know what it is. Fashion. Shit. For somebody, it could be something with health, like a physical trainer, life coach. I don't know. Spirit, tell me more. Let me get another deck. Let me get three of these. Spirit, what's going on with the collector? Surrender what you can't control. Hold on, surrender. What you can't control is teaching you how to let go. Tell me more. Messages for the color. Trust the wait. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. Embrace the uncertainty. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. You are transforming. At the bottom, shift your focus off the problems to see the solutions. You have all you need. Tell me more. Dream it to life. See and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize the experience you want to have before any situation. Beautiful soul, you glow when you are comfortable in your skin. Your beauty goes beyond what you can see in a mirror. You are perfect as you are. Hmm. Tell me more. Damn. Two cards came out. Damn. Three cards? I'm taking them. At the bottom, pause. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Just breathe slowly, deeply. I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna read all three of them that came out because I don't got time. Your greatest challenges are your biggest blessings. Don't give up before the magic happens. You are leveling up. Yeah, something with like magic, transformation. With the magic could just be, the work that you do continue to do on yourself and whatever your, chosen career path is, whatever your dreams and goals are. Connect with others, host a movie night, or have a slumber party. Surround yourself with loving energy. And I said something about somebody having a party. So maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody needs to have, you know, um, I want to say fellowship. Maybe somebody needs to be around people, family, friends, if you could do that, but you know your situation. Because it could be, like I said earlier, I don't know if it's definitely using your discernment, not giving your energy to the wrong people who are not going to uplift you, who are also not going to receive you as well, and vice versa. Celebrate you. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself to a massage. Take time to enjoy your own company. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying. That threw me off a little bit. Connect with others, host a movie night, or have a slumber party. Surround yourself with loving energy. I think that just means, surround yourself with like-minded people, people who actually sees the good in other people and wants the best for people. Let me get these real quick. 24 minutes. And my lips ashy. Spirit, I feel like you already done completed something. This is definitely something about your journey. Hmm. Tell me more. Tell me more. What's going on with the collective, please and thank you. Damn, I don't even know what spread I'm gonna do. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the collective? I guess this been the message then. You know, nothing ain't coming out. Nothing's coming out. My words be all fumbled up. Come on. Messages for the collective. What's going on with the collective? Damn. There's something about a partnership also. I mean, like I said, this could be family or this is platonic, but definitely something about partnerships. Doing something from your heart with something that also serves your highest good. I feel like you've already done this. You could also be integrating your masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, getting in touch with, like if you're a man, getting more in touch with your nurturing side. If you're a woman, being more of a leader, a self starter, being a leader, taking control of your life. It could be something with, like I said, a connection or a partnership with somebody. I don't know. This is like somebody's answer to go for something. Like if somebody did want to link up with somebody. Now I ain't saying like like hook up culture type of stuff. I'm talking about linking up to actually get to know somebody or be around somebody. It's something with that. I feel like the universe is definitely supporting you. Yeah, something could be confirmation. Now, I said partnerships. This could definitely be like a idea, the birth of something, like a project, mental idea, mental project. This is what I'm getting. Tell me more. Tell me more. I feel like it's a bunch of stuff I'm not saying. But ass hurt. Damn. What's going on with the collective? Dang, the Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Sheesh. So this could be somebody working on themselves, like I said. This could be somebody working on themselves. I don't know if it's something with somebody's energy levels. It could be something with that too. They said something. Didn't I see something about no, they didn't come out. I was about to say, didn't it say something about confidence or something? Your greatest challenges are your biggest blessings. Don't give up before the magic happens. You are leveling up. Hmm. It could be something with money too or resources. I don't know if somebody's waiting to get something from somebody. If this is like money, something monetary. Now I did say earlier, somebody looks at appearances instead of going deeper into a situation. For somebody, this could even be critical thinking. It could be something with critical thinking, not asking questions, not doing your own research. before you make a judgment or a decision on something. Just going with the, letting the okey doke happen to you, basically. But it's really giving like somebody waiting for something, like, I don't know, somebody's like a user, um, a gold digger. It's something with that. Tell me more. I feel like you're already secure with who you are as a person. You could be very independent also. Now, I don't know if somebody did lose. I said something about, I'm not really getting somebody losing money, but somebody could have lost something that they was investing in. This could be a person, or just like I said earlier, I said something about a project or something. Somebody could have lost something that they were investing in, or this is resources, money. But I'm really getting like standing alone, choosing to be independent, sufficient, self sufficient, like you're good on your own. Now, somebody could just like living in luxury, the finer things in life. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you are somebody, and I did say, because the low vibrational stuff is not gonna be for everybody. You know your story better than I do. For somebody, this is like, if you're somebody who takes pride in everything you've accomplished, everything you've achieved as far as what you work for, whether you spent your money on it, or this is something that you gained through knowledge, experience, I feel like it's okay for you to celebrate yourself. I don't want to say brag, but if you do brag, I think it's well well deserved. Because I feel like you've earned everything you work for, or you've gained yourself for yourself. So if you are somebody, people see you as somebody who brags or whatever, if that's how they feel, I feel like that's okay for you to do that because you're not rubbing something in somebody's face. And it's okay to celebrate yourself and your milestones and how far you came and everything you've achieved. Even if you bought a new car, that's your business. You should be happy that you did that for yourself, whatever it is for you. Tell me more, Spirit. So, I mean, it could be something about jealousy, like I said earlier, because it's something with that. Something that you have and somebody, and I don't know, they feel like you throwing it in their face, or I don't fucking know. People are weird. Yeah, counting your blessings. You counting your blessings. Now, somebody could go from being single to coming across somebody. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But somebody, it could be somebody around you that you haven't met yet, you weren't formally introduced to, or like I said, you just haven't met somebody yet. It's something about that too. Somebody can end up in a relationship or friendship or whatever. Like I said earlier, this could be something with family too. So this could be like having more peace in your house, your home, your living environment, situation is what I'm getting. Something about your ancestry or your pedigree, heritage. What's the name of this song? I want to say "On My Mama." Is that the name of that song? Yeah, "On My Mama" on the radio. It could be something about somebody's pedigree, or it's something about that lineage, heritage. You also could be surrounded by angels, ancestors, for somebody. Something about the home, also. I don't know if it's something about somebody's lymphatic system, lymph nodes. It could be something with that too. Take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to be your lymph nodes. This could be like something with a gutter system. If this is like a home, something with somebody's gutters. Unless that's what somebody was saying about somebody, like somebody from the gutter. I don't know. Yeah, the eight of swords at the bottom. So somebody's also in the energy of not being content with life. I said being stuck, not able to move. Somebody could be confused. So this could be somebody that needs to, this could be you, collective. I mean, this is whoever I'm reading for. Um, or this is somebody outside of yourself, but somebody might need to take time to themselves to come to a conclusion of what's no longer serving you and what's working for you, you know? What's essential for you to keep in your life and what no longer serves you? What can you release? Because it could also be something with somebody loving somebody, but it's conditions or stipulations attached to it. That's kind of corny. Now I could see if you're like, I don't want to be with somebody because it's not my caliber or what I want for myself, versus I'm not going to show compassion because they're not who I want them to be. That's totally different. I think that's kind of cruel. If somebody is, mean to a person or doesn't show compassion, empathy, sympathy, just because you don't fit what they feel like you should, whatever norm they feel like you should be, or whatever. It's something with that too. Tell me more. Tell them to take their shoes off and their socks and kick a rock up a hill. If that's how they feel. Somebody definitely fell down a flight of steps and bumped their head on every step on the way down. Okay? I'm just saying. If that's the case, and I'm talking about like that, loving somebody with conditions, that's corny. Kalani Folded is on. I listened to this song like 4 times before I started this video. I don't know. Maybe somebody breaking up with somebody. I don't know. I said something with food too. I don't know what that's about. It's something about that too. I said something about like somebody attacking somebody's spiritual body. So I don't know if somebody's doing something to keep a person. If it's something with food, and it's not just women that do that crap. Men do it too. So if you can imagine what a woman would use to put in somebody's food, just think about what a man would use to put in somebody's food. That's nasty, right? It's still blood, either way it goes. Damn, well, I just said it, right? But yeah, it's something with that. That's for somebody. That ain't gonna be for everybody. That sounded kind of specific. I feel like you're also somebody very wise, very intuitive, and you're a very peaceful person. You listen to your intuition and what your spirit, I said something about ancestors, your angels, God, or whatever you subscribe to. I feel like you're somebody who listens to what they tell you. You could be a mystic, very, very mysterious. Somebody definitely single out here. Now, for somebody else, somebody could actually be in a relationship, but for somebody else out here is single. I don't know. Somebody could be a practitioner or knows a practitioner, dealing with a practitioner. You could be somebody who's gifted spiritually. I don't know if I would go as far as to say a practitioner, but you could be a practitioner also. Because it's something about healing also. I don't know if somebody has a gift of healing. But somebody could be on the darker side of it. I don't know. Tell me more. Five of Pentacles came out, but it came out sideways. So maybe something's like, I don't know, like teeter tottering. Something's not absolute. I don't even know if that's the word I want to use. I don't know, because I said something about money earlier. Take this how it resonates because I'm getting a few things. Now, it could be somebody around you who everybody is not into spiritual work and doing stuff spiritually to people. But sometimes people, it's other ways people can get things from people. I did say something about that earlier, right? Somebody's waiting to get something from somebody. This could be somebody's energy or resources, or maybe somebody just don't know how to feel about a situation. I don't know if this is about rejecting something, someone, or they feel rejected. So I don't know if this is about like not giving an F that you have been rejected by somebody, or vice versa, that somebody rejected you. Now this could also be something about somebody was going through a hard time, and maybe somebody felt like, you know what, I'm almost at my breaking point, and any moment now, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do because I have to survive. Is what I'm getting. This is giving like, you know what? I don't know if somebody has children or not, but this is just an example. For instance, like if you have children, you're gonna do what you have to do to take care of your children. You don't want to do bad stuff, but you know, when you're struggling and going through hard times and there's no help, no resources, nobody to turn to, sometimes people go down that rabbit hole or that dark path. It's something with that too. Or somebody was like almost to the point of destruction at one point, but they just didn't go. It's whatever that is for somebody, but they just didn't go all the way with it, through with it, whatever that is. Now this could be something about coming out of hardship also, because it was sideways, the five of pentacles. So I don't know if somebody was thinking about taking a business trip somewhere. Um, didn't know if they wanted to ask somebody for help. Maybe somebody just felt like, you know what, I don't feel like begging nobody for nothing. So I'm gonna just deal with what I gotta deal with, and then maybe somebody gave in. It could be also something about ignoring help also. Like if there was people around you offering you some type of assistance, whatever it is, because it doesn't have to be financial, but it could also be something like that too, like ignoring help offered to you. I don't know if somebody was dealing with like homelessness. It could be something with that. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody dealt with a painful situation where they felt like I was being attacked from every angle. Everything was taken from me. You know, maybe somebody felt like, God, is this my karma? Did I do something? What did I do to deserve this? Why do I have to go through this? But it could be that somebody needed to spend time alone. This could be, you know, letting certain doors close, accepting people and situations for what they are. No matter how it felt, you know, it felt bad. But maybe you could have learned a lot. Yeah, somebody could have been like betrayed. There could be something with spying. I don't know, somebody spying on somebody. Or somebody was asking somebody they was spying on them, or I don't know. It's something about that. This could even be a detective, or somebody hired a detective, or somebody was doing their own detective work. It's something with that too. I feel like for your mental peace, you had to keep certain stuff to yourself also though. And I said something about critical thinking, you know, also asking questions, playing around with philosophies, ideas, to maybe come to your own conclusion. But maybe somebody did have to, you know, spend time to themselves. And like I said, let certain doors close. This is like something for somebody's mental peace, you know? Give me more spirit, because I'm just rambling. Damn, 44 minutes. The Empress came out. It could be something about the getting it, going outside, you know, going into nature for somebody. I'm also getting like being in a receptive mode, allowing the things that you've manifested come towards you. Not saying that you don't have to take action, you don't have to go after what it is that you want. But sometimes when you ask, you also have to get in the receptive mode and allow the universe to provide opportunities, and then you act on it. But provide it for you, what you're asking for. Somebody could have a lot of suitors, also. It's something with that too. Somebody could be very compassionate, very nurturing, very creative. Somebody has a lot of creative power. I don't know if somebody's been thinking about being a parent. I feel like if that's what you've been thinking about, somebody could be a good parent. Whether you adopt or you have your own biological children, doesn't have to be children though for somebody. Not said something about somebody waiting for something. I don't know if somebody waiting for money. Now this could be a mother or a wife, somebody in the spirit also. This is what I'm getting. Not said something about like beauty earlier, as far as I don't know, somebody's into fashion, um, a makeup artist. Somebody could even do something in finances, um, a barber, beautician, uh, physical trainer, anything that's as far as the aesthetic goes. It could even be something that caters to women, whether you're a man or a woman. It could be something that somebody does or meant to do that could cater to women. Doesn't have to just be women, but I feel like it would be majority women. I feel like spirit's telling you that you're also a beautiful person inside and out, and you have creative power. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. Yeah, dream it to life, see and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize the experience you want to have before any situation. Wait, trust the wait. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. Embrace the uncertainty. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. You are transforming. So it could be something with that too, because I said something about asking questions. When you feel uncertain about a situation, the Ace of Pentacles came out. So I did say earlier, like somebody giving birth to a mental project, or this is like a new idea coming towards somebody, something like that. This could even be like new ways of communicating with the world around you, people around you. But I feel like somebody could be thinking about how I'm gonna get this money. How can I turn something into a fortune? How can I plant this seed? How can I turn this situation into something very lucrative, so I can prosper? What can I do with this potential that I have, this seed that I have? Now, I don't know. It could be something about sensuality. Also, I don't know. Somebody, I don't know. It's something with that sensuality. Something with somebody's body. It's something with somebody's body. I believe I said this in my last reading or the one before that. It could be something about a brick and mortar, or this is like building something from the ground up. Tell me more. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So it could also be something about keeping what you working on to yourself until it's ready to be disseminated among the mass, en masse. Yeah, asking questions when you're uncertain about something. This could even be talking to your spirit guides. I don't know. Now I don't know. I'm getting something about I don't know. Take this how it resonate. This not gonna be for everybody because I did say I seen a single person out here, but for somebody else, somebody could be in a relationship. I don't know. Somebody been asking somebody like, "You gonna leave me?" Or like grabbing somebody's legs when they trying to leave. I don't know. It's something about that. Like somebody trying to hold on to somebody or something. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I about to say, please. That's not funny. It's something with that. That's not funny because I don't know somebody's situation. I'm not laughing at you. I was just hearing that in my head. It's something with that. I don't know if somebody's been trying to get somebody to stay with them. Because somebody could be afraid of somebody abandoning them. Ooh, it could be something. I don't know. This ain't my business. If somebody asking somebody a question like, "Have you been cheating on me?" or "You got her pregnant?" or "Is that my baby?" I don't know. It's something with that. I'm minding my business. Tell me more. I don't know what that's about. I'm minding my mother's business. Okay. I don't know what that's about. We gonna keep going. Damn, all these cards flipped out. Temperance, Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. And the Knight. I'm not taking all these. I think the hell not. Tell me more. Messages. Maybe I should have looked at them. That was too much. I feel like, if this is just like applying to just one person, nobody else is involved in this situation. This could be like something being achieved through hard work, is what I'm getting. Definitely not giving up on yourself. Didn't that come out? Trust the wait. Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. Embrace uncertainty when nothing is certain. Anything is possible. You are transforming. And didn't I see something else? Yeah, your greatest challenges are your biggest blessings. Don't give up before the magic happens. You are leveling up. Don't give up on yourself. Continue to press forward, even if it feels like it's a lot, especially if this is something that you've been inspired with. I feel like keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Now, maybe something just feels like it's a lot of work or it's too much responsibility, but just make sure you're not taking on other people's burdens. Don't take on more than what you can carry. And take responsibility for yourself, is what I'm getting. Because it could be something with somebody's faith being tested to see, like, is this what you really want? Or are you really going to do what you said you were going to do? Are you really willing to, I was about to say sacrifice. Be patient, because the temperance is at the bottom. Be patient and learn while you're accomplishing what you're accomplishing. Because I'm getting like accolades for somebody. You could be somebody who's already very accomplished, is what I'm getting. Yeah, my eyelid itching. You could be very accomplished already through your hard work. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm ready to end this. The Magician. And the King of Cups at the bottom with the Knight of Wands. Hmm. Somebody could just be very passionate. Um, very discerning, very deep emotions also is what I'm getting. I'm getting like um damn, how that saying go? I'm not a fighter, but don't push me, or I'm not a killer, don't push me. It's something with that. I feel like the universe is saying, you're very talented, very skilled, resources. You have the resources, you have the willpower, and you have the knowledge to accomplish whatever it is. If this is presenting a body of work to people en masse, you know, you have the ability and capacity to do that. If this is about manifesting something, you have the ability to manifest. I think it's all about the mind. And like I said earlier, are you willing to put the work in? Not saying that you haven't, because somebody out here could have really been putting in work. You could have put in a lot of work, but just not giving up on yourself is what I'm getting. There could be something with like attraction too. I don't know. This is like your soul tribe, or this is another person. I feel like it's mutual. If this is about like romance for somebody, I'm not really getting romance, but I mean the lovers is out here, Four of Cups, Empress, High Priestess. It could be something about that, about somebody's attractability, chemistry, having chemistry. So maybe it's something about choosing, making that decision from your heart for your highest good, but the people, the person who you share chemistry with, but also where you're attracted in, I want to say more than one way. Definitely just not physical. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's your business. I also feel like you're somebody who's going to be well received. I think it's about just putting yourself out there. Also, it could be something about a letter. I don't know if somebody's writing a letter. Maybe somebody's looking for somebody's address or something with an address or home. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone too. Cause I was about to say like I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. What's at the bottom? The King of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Emperor. I mean, somebody could be an authority figure. Don't have to be. This also could be a divine masculine energy. I'm getting. Yeah, man. This could be like working with somebody. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. Spirit, tell me more. Let me put these right here. Ooh, the hair sitting on this chair. I'm sitting on the edge of it. Oh my goodness. Damn, 58 minutes. I ain't say nothing either, did I? And didn't. Tell me more, Spirit. It could be something with siblings too. I don't know. Heavy Gemini energy. I ain't calling no signs out. Gemini, the High Priestess. A lot of times people say Pisces. I get when I see the High Priestess. Sometimes it gives me Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, but it could be any sign. It don't matter. I said Gemini with the lovers, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. If I'm, I see the major arcanas. It could be any earth sign. I don't know. Tell me more. Oh, I got one already. So it could be something about remembering something also. Alabaster tablet of Layla. Yeah, yeah. So maybe it's something about something you don't see, but you could feel it, is what I'm getting. Not being able to see something, but you feel it. I don't know. This is like the opposite of something. antithesis of something. It's something with it. So I don't know. This is like somebody saying something, but you know they mean something else. Or this could just be your own personal experience or what you're going through. I don't know. Alabaster Tablet of Layla. You are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness and an understanding of your highest life purpose shall become even clearer to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. I think I'm gonna end it there. I was gonna get another oracle, but I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. This has been the message. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know. And I'll see you all in the next one.